Okay, guys. So, welcome. So, this video is about locus of control. It's a big word for saying basically the area of which you have control over. Now, in League, people say the only thing you can improve is yourself. You can't improve your teammates. You can't play for them, you can't buy their items, you can't stop them from feeding or trolling or grieving. All you can do is focus on yourself and do your best, and hopefully your efforts will tilt the outcome into your favor. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Starting with the champ select. I have no control over what my teammates will pick. Is this Vladimir a Vladimir one trick? Or is it his first time playing Vladimir? Maybe he's auto-filled. I don't know. And I can't change that. So, of course there are some things that you can do. Like you can look up OPGG. And then you can see, okay, this Vladimir's 30% win rate, but you see his Ari is 60. You can ask, hey man, can you play Ari this game? That's what you can do. Now, whether he will take up your advice and pick Ari or stick to his Vladimir 30% win rate, that's out of your control. So there's no need of stressing about it. And in League can be a very stressful game. So it's very important to know where do you put your stress in. What do you worry about? So yeah, because otherwise, you know, you're stressing for something you have no control over, and it's like wasted energy, wasted mental, and yeah, nothing good comes out of it. And many people don't see that line between what they have control over and what is out of their control. So for example, things that are not in your control, like your teammates for example, but also situations. So for example, you have no control over your teammates, what they do, what they don't, but just as much you don't have control over the enemy, what they will do, or even bigger, what will happen later into the game. Will your team group up for Drake or Baron? Will that AD carry recall in time in the side lane before he gets killed by the enemy Zed? Those things you have no control over. All you can do is do your best. So all you can do is you can ping, you can communicate, but it's important to know that that is all you can do. So try to contain your stress and frustration within yourself. So for example, what you shouldn't do is when they don't group or don't follow your calls, that you become mad about that and then get frustrated, because that's out of your control. No. You pinged, you communicated, you did your job, and the rest is up to, you know, whatever happens. So basically, don't try to change the world or, you know, control the flow of the river. Just learn how to swim and go with the stream. And it's especially important to know these differences. So League is a team game. However, that doesn't mean that you should lose focus on yourself. Most people focus too much on the team and then don't really put enough energy in what they can do. So let's play some League of Legends, right? And by, you know, containing your stress on only the things that you have control over, you will have a much more relaxing game. Zed already gone. So is he roaming? What is he doing? So look at this situation, you know, Zed is gone. He could be invading me and killing me. I have no control over what Lissandra does. I'm glad that she pinged his MIA. Or I can't make her roam with him or, you know, cover me. So that's when I focus on what I can do. Play it a bit more safe. You saw me kite the red buff a bit more back. Okay. Easy clap. So Gragas is somewhere here. We ping. And we will wait. So here's Gragas. So we will wait here. Never mind, Shen recalled. We keep on pinging. So with this mindset, it really isn't So it really isn't about, you know, what your team is doing or wishing for the best teammates, because more often than not, you will not have good teammates. And in that case, you have to be the best teammate. You have to be the best player on the map and prove everyone that you are, you know, above this skill level. If you keep focusing on teammates and, you know, how bad they are, but meanwhile you are like 4 and 5, for example, or 4 and 6, there's no... You are as bad as them. The default statement is you are in the elo that you belong. That's a fact. And now, whether that's true or not, you have to prove that by climbing and by winning. Of course, some games are unlucky, and of course, the score isn't a representation of, you know, the game. However, you do have to prove that you are better. And how do you do that? You don't blame your teammates for their shortcomings. You just try to be a better teammate for them. Okay, he flashed. Lissandra is having a hard time. Ooh, but yeah, Zed is level 7. Can't do much about that. She got low HP. And Zed was level 7 and I was level 5 with no ult. So again, look at what you can do and do that. So that's a thing with doing your best. When you are doing your best, that's all you can do, right? So when things go wrong, it's sort of okay because there's nothing else that you could have done in that particular situation. All you can do is you can try to learn from it. You know, for example, in this Lissandra, so for example, with this Lissandra case, I could have tried to pressure mid a bit sooner so that I could to give her some more room to farm. Maybe gank so that she doesn't get going on bot. Okay. Okay, come on. Opa. So yeah, just worry about doing your best and focus on what you can. Ooh. Yeah, I had no smite. So in that situation, I knew this and we had no pink ward. However, Gragas used his Q. So in that situation, I should have pulled out the Drake, or maybe not even do it. Or maybe, you know, that's the play, you know, you risk the Drake, but you go for it anyways because it's 3v1, and in a better scenario, you kill the Gragas for the Drake. So there are multiple options what you can do, but try to always look at those from your point of perspective. Okay. Okay, 30 seconds. I'm gonna recall because I have my form, and that's a big power spike. So now we go bot again. Now look at this. My bot lane is, they died, right? It happens. What could I have done differently? I could have stayed there because your form is like a item power spike, right? So instead of, you know, greeting with that recall, I could have stayed and scared off the enemy by staying, you know, so that at least they... Oh my god. So that at least my team survives. So what does a good teammate need to be? A good teammate needs to be effective. A lot of people say, you know, like, hey, KDA isn't anything. And I've also had lots of games where an enemy AD carry or mid laner had a very high KD, but I didn't see them in the game. Oh man. So like having good farm and good score isn't everything in League. You have to make use of your strength, especially if you're ahead. You have to be very effective. How do you do that? It's all a choice, you know, like what is more use of my time? Is farming this scrub important now? Or should I be mid, you know? Or top? But mid is maybe okay. Definitely top. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, that's not effective at all. But I'm so glad with Shen that he's actually good. So, like right now, I can't do anything mid, right? They will push, at least to the inhib tower. So I should have used some of my time, you know, to actually get something else on the map. Okay. So let's recap this fight, right? Let's recap this fight. A lot of things went wrong here. So what's the situation? We got grouped on, and yeah, they won the engage. So what does that tell us? It tells us that the Drake fight was very risky. That they have the stronger team right now. They have more strong teammates than we do. So a 5v5 we don't win. So that means that we shouldn't start a Drake fight before making some picks, actually. See, like this, your teammate is doing stuff. I don't know what. However, oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, so my reasoning was, you know, group there because look at the team. Lissandra is 1 and 6 and Tristana is 8 and 6. She was the fed one. So my reasoning was group around Tristana. But yeah, I misplayed that. I didn't see that they already were engaging and that I engaged first 3 people. It happens. But thinking, the mindset is right there, you know? Because even if we get a kill on Vladimir, okay, they could be on it. They are on it. Okay, stay with Tristana. That's the... Ooh. Look at this. Look at this. Ah, my bad. So again, watch your teammates. Like Tristana was not in the fight, she was there, so I stayed with there. My 2 teammates engaged, but not sure if that was the right call. So we do, it does look bad, this game. But like I said, sometimes it's out of your control. Stuff like this, out of your control. Now, when I talk about things out of your control, of course, I could have done things different and make, you know, go for the win. But what I mean with out of control is once it has already happened, you know, it's in the past. So it's no reason to dwell on it. So even though we lost this game, you know, obviously, I hope the key points of this video stick with you, and it's about the mindset of improving. And how do you improve? You focus on the things that you have control over because you want to improve yourself. And how do you improve that? By seeing your own actions, by putting the focus on your own actions, because only when you see what you're doing wrong, you can actually make it and do it right, you know? So that's basically the locus of control, because I see too many times in League that people put their energy into things that don't even matter. So yeah, so this is a little tip to you guys. Hopefully you can make something out of it, and yeah, till next time.